What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a pretty good day. For me, just got back from a little walk. I went down to downtown Miami. So I live in Brickell, but went down to downtown Miami, walked around, beautiful. I honestly I haven't really put myself out there as much and really went out, I guess. So it's pretty cool to being able to explore and stuff like that. But I'm going to stop yapping. I know you guys clicked on this video to kind of see my recap. So today I traded a little bit on the poorer side. I am not very happy with how I traded today, and I felt like I was doing very good the past few weeks, and today was just an awful, I don't know how to explain it, awful performance, I guess. So, oh my god, my ears keep popping, guys. Sorry. So pretty much, I just want to jump right to the point that I'm trying to get to. I want to go over this main trade, guys. The other ones I can go over my biggest losses or whatever, but this is the main trade I want to go over, is the Ribbon. If you guys watched yesterday's video, you guys know about the Ribbon. If you haven't watched yesterday's video, go watch it. I explained in depth kind of how I took this trade. And I just want to say that this Ribbon was the most annoying thing to trade today, but also the best thing to trade today. So what I mean by that is, guys, you guys can see how many losses I had today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses pretty much. And if you count them up, 674, there's like 1,300. Oh my gosh, I lost $2,500 pretty much in losses. So I didn't have losses. If I didn't have losses and I traded this the best way, guys, I would have made around $7,000 today. So kind of annoying. Obviously, if I would have limited my losses, I would have made, what, 35 plus 25 is 6. So 6,000 there. Oh, I would have made more, guys. I would have made $9,000. Wow. Because I was up 6,500 on this Ribbon, so I want to go over that as well. I'm just going to jump right into it so you guys can stop hearing me yap. So where is the full... Oh. All right, we should be all good. So I'm going to put the Ribbon over here like the use. If you guys know, daily 1, 2, 5, 15 minute. I just want to start out by saying this trade was literally insane. So I liked it from yesterday. Obviously, if you guys watched yesterday's recap, you know it moved up so much on the daily yesterday. Opened up at 13.28 and closed at 15.43, but reached 15.85, which is just insane in one day. So with me knowing that, I knew it was starting to become a little bit climactic and very, very far away from the simple moving averages that I use. And I already had that bias. I was like, okay, this thing's going to crash today. It's going to crash hard. So exactly what it did. You guys can see this was yesterday and this is today. So I'm going to pull up the 5 minute just so you guys can see. For example, it didn't move as much, but it did move a lot. Guys, I pretty much caught this whole move lower. Whole move. I got in literally at the best entry possible. I played it so good. And kind of some unfortunate things happened. I want to explain to you guys my mistakes on it. So... oh, sorry, all that hard work and zooming in. It's so annoying sometimes on toss. But you guys can see all this chop, right? I was expecting a breakdown. You guys can see the 20 MA already curling down. And, like, this is exactly what I saw before I entered this trade. Hold on. I saw market opening, obviously right here. Market opened right here. Lots of chop, trying to figure out if it wants to go long or short. I did see this topping tail, and I saw that it did test. It went up that much, but also came right back down. So that's a good sign of weakness, and it actually does not want to go higher. So I kind of saw that and realized that, okay, maybe this thing's short. Waited a little bit, started to see lots of bearish order flow, guys. And this is exactly when I got in. I got in at 15.15 average price. Held that the whole way. So right around here, you guys can see this candlestick. When it broke this candle, it had lots of resistance. And once it broke that, it pretty much just went. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean. You guys can see red, like literally red candle after red candle. So what I did, I got in at 10K shares and held this thing the whole way. Like I said, guys, this probably would have been my best trade I think I've ever taken, just because of how disciplined I was. And every single cent it moves, guys. So it went from 15.15, guys, sorry, to 14.50. 15.50 to 14.50. 15, yeah. Yes. Oh, 15.15 to 14.50. I was like, hold on, something's not adding there. So every cent it moves, I make $100. Put in perspective. So that moved what, 65 cents? Oh yeah, like I just said, I was up $6,500 on it. Insane. I'm very annoyed at myself on how outcome, obviously, I gave back $3,000. That's like not okay in any book. No, any trader would say that's terrible. Like you give back half your profits. It's not okay. I was in the money $6,500 and gave back $3,000. That's kind of the way I look at it. I look at it like, yeah, I made money, but also it's like, guys, like I could have traded so much better, and I am talking about this so I don't make these same mistakes like tomorrow or something if it happened. So I want to talk about how I played this every single time. Like I said, this trade was a gift, guys. I was up $6,500 on it. No, it didn't trail me one time. You guys can see literally red. It doesn't get easier than this. Red candle after red candle. So it didn't trail me out ever. Every single time I made it to the moving base, I pretty much moved my stop down. So I moved my stop down from 1490. I moved it down to 1475, and then once it based. This was a huge base, and I thought this thing was going to rally lower. I thought we were going to touch all the way down here, maybe 14.15 target. So if it touched 14.15, it would have been up 10K, because that's $1, and every cent it moves, it's $100. So that was kind of my goal. I was like, oh my gosh, it's basing. It's looking really good. 20 MAs are catching up. 15 minutes a little extended, but it still looks fine. I really like this base. It was a healthy base. And then all of a sudden, I saw a little shakeout. So I'm like, okay, my stop should have been 14.62. Because it's right over this base. So I should have moved my stop down to where it was, to 1462. I was like, okay, saw a little shakeout, ended up holding it. Obviously, it's fine. Went back down to 1449. So I'm like, okay, definitely a shakeout. It's going to move lower. Out of nowhere, guys, it was kind of chopping around. And it started to shift. It's almost looked like a lot more buyers were coming in than sellers. And it started to look like a little bit more bullish order flow. And I kind of was like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna trail full like half position because it's like whatever. I did like this base. It was basing. It needed a base. It needed to correct a little bit. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna trail half. Ended up trailing. So I ended up trying to kill at 1463, guys. And as I'm pressing flatten, the thing skyrockets up to 1473. I don't know at what point it fully killed me at, but I ended this trade at $4,500. So I gave back $2,000. So it filled me at 1470 then, if you do the math. If I was up 6,500 here, what's 20 cents, which is $2,000, $4,500 would be at 1470. So guys, I got filled my exit when I pressed flatten, it killed me at 1470. Gave back $2,000, unfortunately. That's the only bummer about it. And I was up $4,500, guys, and I tried to play it higher over this base and messed it up completely. Gave back another 1,000, and I told myself I'm done trading it. So that is my main loser. Hopefully you guys kind of understand my frustration a little bit. I mean, it's kind of it is a preventable because I definitely could have maybe taken some profits, but like I said, I would have probably not taken it anyways. The only thing I could have done differently is probably really trailed and stayed true to my stop. Once I hit this stop loss at 1462, I would have killed it in the money at a $5,000 profit, roughly $5,200 profit. I'm pretty sure if the math is mathing. So yeah, no, 5,300. Sorry. So like I said, I should have just stuck to my rules a little bit more. I just saw the shakeout and thought it was just so bearish, so that's the reason why I kind of held. And like I said, when it triggered me to actually flatten, I was like, oh shoot, you know what I mean? So that's when I flattened. Cut at 45, gave back $1,000 trying to catch this move higher. So I actually posted this on my Instagram for you guys to see on my Instagram story that I was in the trade. I was up like $4,500 on it. So this thing was just dropping, and it sucks because like I said, like this was a great trade, and it probably was going to be my best trade, especially if that thing kept moving lower. 100% without a doubt would have been my best trade, just because I had the discipline to not add to my position and not kill any positions. So yeah, that's really my main play I kind of want to talk about. Other than that, I had a few losses. Like I said, too many losses, guys. Those were just me being frustrated, honestly, and a good trader would never trade low stocks and what I was doing. So I gave back way too much on those, like I said, and I don't know. I can like show, like for example, one of my bigger losers. The laser, I was being pretty stupid. There wasn't even a gap at all. I didn't have much momentum, barely moved. And I actually ended up sizing it way too much, guys. I sized it way too much, and I was like, okay, this thing flipped on me. You guys can see. I don't think it flipped on me that much because I think it came right back down. But I was playing this, and it ended up flipping at me at some point. I think it was right around here, though. So that was kind of unfortunate, and ended up giving back 674. We could count the losses, guys. I ended up losing $2,500 in losses. So, like I said, if I would have took profits at 6,500 plus 2,500, that's $9,000 I would have made today if I would have not been a dummy and kind of stuck to my rules. But other than that, I can't complain. I can complain. I gave back way too much money, but I think, like I said, guys, the more times I see these type of opportunities, I won't make those mistakes again, which is good. It's very hard to see that type of follow through on the trade I took today. Like I said, it could have been my best trade just because you don't really see that. It's like a gift, guys. Like so many red candles. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, obviously feel free to let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, Friday, baby. Let's go.